That's either a fairly rancid pressing or our stylist is going. The LP, The Only Fun in Town on Postcard, Joseph K, and Citizens. And the first from The Frames, and the session was recorded incidentally on the 24th of February of this year. This is Stingray.
Anything could happen in the next half hour. 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 Anything could happen in the next half hour.
That's for our lowest. Those are The Frames and Stingray. And the reason we're playing these two sessions tonight, as I said at the beginning of the programme, is because the Premature Fanzine of Bedford evaluated some of the sessions from like March, April, whenever it was, and the only two which got 4 stars were the sessions from The Frames and from the Frantic Elevators. And from the Frantic Elevators, I Am the Man. Bamboo Zoo, and that's from their LP on Phony Grand Records called Look, Listen, Consume. From The Frames, played by Fear.
Cynical
Those are the Frames from January, or was it February of this year, and Play It By Fear. And Ludus have a new single on New Hormones Records, and this is the A-side of it, I suppose, which is called Mother's Hour, and good luck tomorrow, Ian. One feels instinctively that he too knows where Syd Barrett lives. Robin Hitchcock, and that's from the LP Black Snake Diamond Roll, which is on Armageddon Records. Is it actually called that? I can't believe that it really is. Yes, it is. That was called Acid Bird. On tomorrow night's programme, a new session from UK Decay, and also a repeat of our recent one from A Certain Ratio, not A Certain Radio, as our Brian has typed here. From the Frames, the shock of the new. Those are the Frames, and it's the shock of the new. I'm going through my mail. That's the reason for the brief but emotional pause at that stage. Of course, this is one of those nights when I came into the studio at 9 o'clock and sat in here feeling really fed up. I mean, you do. Obviously, the idea that you're always feeling, hey, great, let's get down and groove, let's boogie before you do a programme is obviously a complete non-starter. There are times when, as I say, you feel fed up, and tonight was one of those nights. I'm going through all of my mail and thinking to myself, because all of the letters you get, I mean, most of the letters you get are really nice. You think, why aren't these people here? You know, I'm sitting in the studio fed up. Why aren't they here to entertain me, and vice versa? And my thanks to, amongst others, Kit Marlowe and Celia in Brighton, who wished me well, or at least wished me finger well, the one which I chopped in pieces in the lawnmower last week. And I must confess, I mean, this is the latest bulletin. I would staple it on a white sheet on the gates of the of Peel Acres, but on the other hand, not many of you passed that way. And the bit at the end that was sewn on again, I must confess, doesn't feel as though it's part of me. It's dead, you know, there's no sort of life in it at all. And the doctor, when I see him, sticks a pin in it, and he says, can you feel that? And I always say yes, actually, because although I can't, I know that one of these days I'm going to, and when I do, I'm not going to like it, so I'm hoping that he'll stop sticking the pin in it and assume that it's coming back to life. I'll soon have a bit of finger that didn't work for the rest of my life, I think. This is Egypt for Now from the LP Street to Street Volume 2, Days on Edge. The Human League's in condition red, and that's Love Action. And of course, as you know, all of us disc jockeys, particularly if you listen to the Mike Reid programme, would like to be something else. I mean, if somebody had come to me and said, when I was about 15, look, you can play for Liverpool, but you've got to die when you're 30, I'd have said, fine, I'll take that, no trouble at all. And here's an opportunity which I've been offered, which I shall have to turn down, but it's tempting in a way. It comes a letter from Dave Commodity, who writes to me from Luton, Bedfordshire, and he seems to be with a band called the Phallic Symbols, and he said, how would you like to become a superstar overnight? Here's your chance. The Phallic Symbols, Luton's hottest new punk band, invite you to sing with us on August the 9th at Stockwood Park, Luton. You can choose all of the songs. We can't afford to pay you, but we'll try and get you well drunk. Drunk will do for here. It'll be a great crack. Let me know if you can make it. Well, Dave, it is tempting, as I say, but I'm actually too embarrassed to get up and do something like that. That's why I sit in here, where you don't have to endure that kind of experience. But thank you for the offer anyway, and I hope the do goes well, said he rather meaninglessly. These are the Frames, and he says, P.S. as we're from Luton, will you play us some UK Decay? Well, they're on tomorrow night's programme, a new session. But tonight it's the Frames and La Chanson Ironique. Those are the Frames and La Chanson Ironique from February of this year. From an LP on TW Records called In My Secret Garden, these are the Silent Guests, Imaginary Lines.